प्रूफ रीडिंग करके करेक्शंस किया मैंने उसमें।
बैंगन और इसके अलावा कुछ भी।
Washing machine is push it. Take the
ये बुक 3 लोग ने एक साथ बनाई है कि तीसरे वाले ने एडिट की है? Halliday Resnick जो
original versions I used to have Halliday and Resnick 1961 edition. ये इतना पीस कोई this is extended version. Halliday and Resnick were the original authors. Walker gave the extended version in the year 2000. Crane gave the extended version, which is there on the extreme left side corner. 2 volumes and I do volume. Yeah. They are the standard texts in physics. Makaranlo ade chadukune.
Lepon.
आपको पुरानी वर्जन सब भी मिलेगी नहीं अगर खरीदनी है तो?
నా కాపీ నేను రాసుకొని చదువుకున్నప్పుడు అండర్లైన్ చేసుకుని రెస్నిక్ సత్తాగా ఒకసారి చూడాలనిపిస్తుంది అంటే మ్యాథ్స్ ఫ్యాకల్టీ ఆయనకి ఎందుకు మరి వెనక్కి రాలేదు ఇంత రిగ్రెట్ చేస్తాను పుస్తకం అనిపించాను
अरे
Cutler and George were foreign.
Very good.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
morning, sir.
Good
morning,
morning,
sir.
good morning to all. Now listen, I sent you an assignment in which many of the physical quantities you will not know, but once the physical quantity is introduced, you will be able to do it easy and solve quite a few of them in the class so that you get a feel of what they will ask later. I told you this chapter is a funny chapter. In the start, it is very difficult to explain. In the end, you don't need to explain. Right? First of all, did you people read the first question?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Young's modulus is defined as stress by strain. The first thing we will define in the chapter mechanical properties of matter. This is as experiment as well in your 11th syllabus, provided if you people do the practicals. Right? Stress is defined as force per unit area. Strain is defined as delta L by L. When will this formula be taught to you in the mechanical properties of matter? Right? Delta L by L will be dimensionless, change in length per unit length.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
So Young's modulus the dimensions will be that of force per area. Force, mass into acceleration. L t to the power minus 2 L square. L to the power minus 1 m to the power 1 t to the power minus 2 is the dimensional formula of stress. Hence the dimensional formula of Young's modulus. First step till here, is it clear to all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Provided you knew this formula, it's a child's play for you.
Yes.
Right? Now listen to the question given. He says, how is this related to force, area, and velocity? Am I right? Speed. So by L to the power minus 1, m to the power 1, t to the power minus 2. Force is 1. I'll take force to the power x. Second, area to the power y. Third, velocity to the power z. You want the relation between Young's modulus in terms of force, area, and velocity. Agreed? Now I
Yes.
should find out these powers is the whole of the game. L to the power minus 1, m to the power 1, t to the power minus 2. What is the dimension of force? M, L, t to the power minus 2 whole to the power x. So I'll write it in this step, x minus 2x. Area is L square 2y. Velocity is L t to the power minus 1 to the power z. To the power z. Is this step clear to all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now simplify this. I have m to the power x. First L, first write L. L to the power x plus 2y, x plus 2y plus z. M to the power x. There is only one m. L, I hope I have taken everything. T to the power minus 2x minus z. L to the power minus 1, m to the power 1, t to the power minus 2. Now what are your equations? X plus 2y plus z is minus 1. X
X
is
is
equal to 1. Z is equal to
Minus 4.
minus 2x minus z is equal to minus 2. Solve for substituting x here, I'll get z, substitute z here, I'll get y. Once I know x, y and z, that's my answer.
So here instead of converting it to MLT format, you could have just kept it in force and area, right?
By practice, you'll be able to do it in one step. Why they asked you that is also this. Hence modulus is force per unit area.
Sir,
Right.
why you are
Here itself, you should be able to see the answer. But then, to introduce velocity properly, the most traditional way to do this. Now that we are learning units and dimensions, we'll have to use the procedure of units and dimensions. I avoid the procedure and directly tell you the answer. You'll ask me why in units and dimensions.
Sir, can you tell what have you written in the first step? Y equals strain up.
Stress by strain. Stress by strain. This is the definition of Young's modulus. In the chapter elasticity, this is the first thing that we'll introduce.
Sir, should we note this down?
Yeah, obviously.
Sir, over here, Z is coming as 0.
Sir, actually,
Yes, sir, that is zero.
Well, you were right. What is x coming as?
Yes.
1.
1.
1.
-1.
-1.
Minus
Minus
1.
one.
It is
Z
0.
is
That I am able to see from here also.
Yes, sir.
I solved this traditionally, but in the first step itself, you will get this answer. Once the chapter elasticity is over, students will answer this directly.
So what is the
Sir.
formula for the first one? What is it called? The formula? Strain by
Young's
strain.
modulus is stress by strain. Stress is force per unit area. Strain is change in length per unit length.
So what is y?
Sir, actually, I joined a little
Sir,
late.
so why you are
Doing the assignment?
All of you switch off the mics here. Somebody is asking what is y. मतलब आपने assignment खोल के भी नहीं देखा है. अब why do you disturb the class then? First question देखा है आपने assignment में. What is y is what you are asking. Question तो पढ़ लो.
So, so the dimensions of Young's modulus and strain will be.
Strain का there is no dimension. Change in
Sorry,
length.
stress.
This is
Sorry,
stress.
stress and Young.
Young's modulus and stress will have the same dimensions.
Yes, okay, sir.
Sir, can you just repeat why strain is dimensionless here?
What is the definition of strain given on the board?
Delta L by L. Change in length by unit length.
Per unit length. Numerator maybe you have got length, denominator maybe you have got length. So what will the dimensions of strain be?
Okay, sir, I got it. Thank you, sir.
Tell me when I can rub the board.
Yes, sir, you can rub it.
So 1 minute.
1 minute.
1 minute.
Sir, when will this chapter be taught?
Remove you from the meeting. The language you used to ask about when will this chapter be gone? Is this what
No,
you
sir,
are-
I asked.
Sir, he said when will this chapter be taught?
Is it taught? Which chapter?
Sir, this
I think he's talking about
elasticity.
जब पढ़ाएंगे तब पढ़ाएंगे. आप नंबर ऑफ डेज काउंट करके बोलूं तुझे क्या फर्क पड़ता है यार. अब करेक्ट डेट में बता पाऊंगा तो मैं you really think I can tell you the date exactly after 3 months, 48 days, 36 hours it will be taught. कुछ फर्क पड़ता है. Now listen. Second question is saying momentum, area and time. He is asking for energy. Energy ka dimension. He asked in terms of momentum, area, and time. This is what he's asking.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
What is the dimensional formula for energy? Either kinetic
M
energy
for
or
H.
potential energy or work done. I took kinetic energy. mv square. This will be momentum mass into velocity. L t to the power minus 1 to the power x. Area L square to the power y t to the power z. Keep an eye on the simplification. Momentum is mass into velocity. Agreed?
Yes.
Mass
Yes.
into velocity. Area L square. Energy, I use the kinetic energy expression mass into velocity, half mv square. Right? So this will be L to the power 2, m to the power 1, t to the power minus 2. This is L to the power x plus 2y. M to the power x.
X.
T to the power z,
Z
minus
minus.
x. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Keep an eye on the simplification. 2 is x plus 2y, first equation. 1 is x, second equation. Minus 2 is z minus x. Will you be able to complete the problem?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So the powers here need not be integers, right? Like, because now we are getting in fractions also.
It can be anything. You got in fraction here, x will be 1, y will be half, z equal to minus 1. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So your answer will be p a to the power half t to the power minus 1.
Minus 1.
Minus.
Yes, sir.
Third question. He gave you in the question itself, solar constant is solar energy. Solar constant is solar energy per unit area per unit time. See, this we will not have in our syllabus. So he gave you the formula in the question.
Yes, sir.
Solar constant is solar energy per unit area per unit time. एनर्जी का डायमेंशनल फॉर्मूला बताएंगे m
M L2 T to the power minus 2.
2 L square T to the power 1 m L to the power 0 m to the power 1 T to the power minus 3.
Yes.
Isn't that the answer?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So completed.
Yes, sir.
Sir, just a second. Yes, sir.
Now the fourth question, is based on conduction of heat. This will be taught in detail in the chapter heat transfer. But the formula right now you people don't know. We have to give you the formula. Once the formula is taught in heat and thermo, it's a child's play for you. Heat current will be dq by dt. Normally current is rate of flow of charge.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Current is rate of flow of charge. Heat current is rate of flow of heat. Heat current is rate of flow of heat. Normally current is delta V by R. You have seen this formula somewhere in your 10th, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Potential difference divided by R is rho L by A. This is about current, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
The root cause for current, potential difference. Who is the root cause for current? Potential difference. Who is the root cause for heat current? Temperature difference.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So delta T divided by electrical, this is resistivity. Resistivity, if I convert into conductivity, will it be sigma in the denominator?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All of you have learned this either in 9th or 10th, I don't know. But
No.
you must have
No,
learned.
sir.
And
Yes, sir.
And
CBSE hasn't learned.
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, then listen. Resistance is rho L by A. A is called resistivity. It will depend on the nature of the material. L is called length. A is the area of cross section. Second year current electricity, we will deal with this at length. One lecture completely on it. Right? Rho will be 1 by sigma. This is resistivity. This is
Conductivity.
People who do not know this, nothing to worry. Don't get frightened. This will be dealt with in detail in second year. Now it's synonym in heat. Current is because of potential difference. Heat current is because of temperature difference. Right? Divided by L by sigma is written as K. K is thermal conductivity. Sigma is electrical conductivity. K is thermal conductivity. Sigma is electrical conductivity. Temporarily remember the formula. We will derive this in your first year itself in heat transfer. This will be derived in second year in electric current. This formula will be a repetitively used formula. Nothing to worry about the formula. K A delta T by L. From the denominator, it is brought to the numerator. Right? He asked for the dimensional formula of what? This is heat current, right? He asked for K. Bring L to the denominator. dq. From the denominator, I got it to the numerator. K is already bought. A delta T into delta small t. Put it as Q and delta small t. dq I wrote as Q because I want only dimensions. dt I wrote as delta t. You are calculating K from here. Q into L. A delta T delta T. Delta capital T is temperature. Delta small t is time. Heat, length, area, temperature, time. Heat. Heat is as good as energy. Heat is also energy. Length, area, temperature, time. Will you be able to substitute dimensions?
Yes,
yes,
sir.
sir.
Sir, should we remember this for right now?
It will come by default. You don't need to put pressure and memorize this. Right now, you'll not need it. Right now, all I need is how you calculate the dimensions. That's all. This you will get by default. You'll solve many problems on it. So you don't need to forcibly remember. You will by default remember this formula and this formula. This is in heat. This is in current electricity. They're synonymous.
So, what is the difference between K and delta T for temperature?
Delta K hoga hi nahi. The K is thermal conductivity. K is thermal conductivity.
Okay, sir.
It is a
Can you
constant.
repeat what H is in this question?
H is heat current, rate of flow of heat. Heat current, rate of flow of heat. Rate of flow of charge is dq by dt. Rate of flow of heat is dq by dt. Heat is measured as q, ms delta theta.
Sir, how do we express temperature?
How do we express?
Temperature.
K.
Temperature, Kelvin. Temperature is expressed in Kelvin, k to the power 1. Your final answer I am writing here. Make sure that you are getting this answer. M to the power 1, L to the power 1, T to the power minus 3, K to the power minus 1. All of you should get this answer.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So can you please repeat what have you done in the third step? Probably the fourth one.
Which is the third step here? You mean here?
Q is equal to the one below that.
K is equal to QL.
Yes, QL.
So K is equal to QL by A delta T.
In the right
delta
side.
T. Yes, sir.
I have done cross multiplication here. This is Q, this is L. I got L here. A delta T to the denominator. I want to calculate K. Q into L. A delta T to the denominator with delta small. Say something.
So like shouldn't it be DQ? I'm a little.
dq or q is the same for units. Change in heat or
Okay,
heat.
right.
Dimensions or unit scale, it's the same. Somebody typed a very long message. Could you please speak? I cannot read such a huge message. A B Abhimanyu. इतना लंबा मैसेज टाइप किया यार आपने. Could you speak it out?
Yes, sir. Sir, actually, I just needed the method for that. I'm not getting the approach, sir. Only that I needed.
For which?
So that question, sir.
Which question? We discussed up to 4. First 4 में which one?
Sir, in this question, could you explain what is the dimension for heat?
Heat is energy.
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Heat energy. Which question, Abhimanyu, that you are talking of?
Sir, the third one, sir.
Third question.
Polar constant.
Solar constant is solar energy per area per time. Energy का dimension पता है आपको?
Yes, sir. M1 L2T minus 2, sir.
Denominator में area in time.
Okay, sir.
Tell me when I can rub the board.
Sir, once can you explain again how you related delta Q dq by dt is equal to delta T by L upon K?
Current is potential difference by R.
Yes.
R is rho L by A.
Yes.
Rho is 1 by sigma. Rho
Yes.
is resistivity, sigma is conductivity. So this rho, when I put here, rho I brought it to the denominator is L by sigma A.
Okay.
Is this clear till here?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Now this, in current, what is the root cause for current? Potential difference. In heat current, it will be temperature difference.
Okay.
L by Ka. In heat transfer, conductivity is referred to as K. That's what is given in the question.
Yes, 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 sir.
Remaining is only
Yes, sir.
simplification,
Thank you, sir.
finding out K.
Okay, sir.
Could
Understood.
you please do the calculations for equal to QL once?
Pardon?
Could you please like write K equal to QL by A delta T in terms of MLT?
Q is energy. You know the formula for energy?
Yes, sir.
Length,
Okay, got it.
area, temperature
Got it,
in
sir, got it,
Kelvin. This is time. Now the next one, F X is I F V square by W L to the power 4. What all did he give you there? Moment of inertia, force, velocity, W length. You know the dimensions of everything except time. I'll give you the moment of inertia formula. It is mr square. R is the radius. R is the radius. Moment of inertia formula. This will be the first thing we deal with in rotational dynamics. Now, I gave you the formula of mr square. Please solve this. R is radius. R is radius. Please solve this. I'm waiting for it. Tell me the dimensions of X.
What
So
is
W is work, right?
W is work. You didn't read the question. Question में क्या हुआ है? W is work.
is mute.
Sir, over here you have written
MR
IC.
square में M is the mass.
Yes, sir.
Sir, you are not audible.
Sir, it's audible.
Sir,
Sir,
you are audible.
I'll increase the volume. It's a maximum.
Sir, L is the angular momentum.
Length, yaar.
Oh, sorry.
Angular momentum. Kuch bhi. L is the length, W is the work, V is the velocity, F is the force. I is the only quantity you people don't know. It is given as moment of inertia. You calculate the dimensions for X. Among the 4 options, all 4 I will calculate.
So R will have the units L raised to 2, right? Here.
R will have the units of length.
Yes,
R
yes.
square
R
will
square.
have length square.
Sir, what is M in that R is equal to MR square?
Mass. M is mass.
Okay, sir.
Sir, done.
Okay.
Yes.
So can you give the answer?
X car, it is M to the power 1, L to the power minus 1, T to the power
Yes, sir.
minus.
Yes, sir.
All of you should get the value for X. I will not solve X. I will solve the 4 constants given. Now you have to do the comparison with the constants.
Yes, sir.
Now, first option, what did he give you?
Planck's constant.
Planck's constant. E is equal to h mu. In chemistry, this must have been taught to you.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
H C by lambda.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
H is equal to E lambda by C.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Energy, wavelength, speed of light.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
एनर्जी का
Yes.
डायमेंशन आपको पता है, वेवलेंथ इज इन लेंथ,
Yes.
speed of light,
N t to the power
Per
minus.
second.
m, this should be m to the power 1, L to the power 2, t to the power minus 1. This point, is it clear to all?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
B option, what did he ask? Force constant. Force constant F is equal to kx. This is called force constant or spring constant. It's okay. This you will learn very soon when I introduce a spring in the next chapter. After kinematics, when we introduce a spring, force in a spring is kx. This is called spring constant or force constant. Right? So K
Yes.
will be F by X. Force is M L T to the power minus 2. Mass into acceleration. Acceleration is L T to the power minus 2. X is the length. This will be M T to the power minus 2 L to the power 0. Force constant M to the power 1 T to the power minus 2. Second, is it clear?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Third is coefficient of viscosity. This you will not know. F is equal to, or I'll give you a formula, 6 pi eta r v. This is called Stokes theorem. This will be taught in the chapter fluid dynamics. It is the 6th lecture from here. It will take little bit of a time. This formula is generally given to you for verification of dimensions. It's a standard exam, right?
So what you have written after pi?
6 pi eta r v. This eta is coefficient of viscosity. 6 pi r v. This will be called coefficient of viscosity. Do not worry about this formula. This will be taught to you people. Right now, use this formula and find out the dimensions of eta. Force ka dimension, you know. 6 pi will not have any dimension.
Constant.
Radius and velocity ka aapko pata hai. How much will you get? Mass into acceleration. 6 pi doesn't have dimension. Radius is length. Velocity is L t to the power minus 1. Simplify that, you will get the dimensional formula of coefficient of viscosity.
Yes.
So what is this theorem called again?
No theorem. There is no theorem. This is called Stokes theorem.
Yeah.
Stokes theorem.
So,
Strokes.
Sir, what is x in this force constant, sir?
What is
X.
X?
Is
है ही नहीं formula में.
sir here sir F is equal to kx, sir. The second option.
F is force.
Sir X.
X is the distance.
Okay.
Very technically, elongation of the spring. Very technically, X is the elongation in the spring. Last bit was energy density. Energy density. This will be energy per unit volume. Energy का dimension आपको पता है. Volume का dimension पता है. Now do the comparison. Which of them match with this? This is
Sir,
what he
can
asked.
you
Right?
repeat the formula of energy density?
Energy per unit volume.
Okay.
Energy density. Energy per unit volume. Calculate and tell me which among the four will match with this.
T.
Really?
Sir, option D.
D.
Sir, in option D, that U is energy.
Energy per unit volume. Energy density is energy per unit volume. Energy per unit volume.
So 1 second.
Quite a few of you may not be able to solve this problem because you don't know this formula. Right now you don't know. In days to come, this will be on your fingertips when this chapter is taught. So this units and dimensions is a very funny chapter. In the start, to teach is very difficult. In the end, we don't need to teach. Once you know this, what do we teach in it? It's a straight hit for you.
But it is
So
only
for
based on the
last year,
formula.
your senior batch, I kept it pending. And they used to always have this behind their head. Sir, units and dimensions nahi hua. Sir, units and dimensions nahi hua. Every chapter they used to remind me. Finally, I told, okay, let's get it done. So when we get it done, they realize, okay, it's a child's play, but these quantities should be introduced to you. Till then, you know only three things: length, mass, time, energy. Anything else will become rocket science for you. Ironically, it's quite silly. Luckily, in chemistry, E equal to h mu is introduced. So Planck's constant became easy for us. If not for Planck's constant, also it's a huge task. Now we yet have few things that will create trouble. Epsilon naught, mu naught, these quantities you are not introduced to. So
Yes, sir.
that will create trouble. But we'll finish
Sir,
it. Bolo.
so epsilon naught we can find out using
I'll come to
k
that.
is equal to 1 by 4 pi.
Sir, in energy density, what is it? What is in the numerator?
Energy density में क्या रहेगा यार numerator में? Energy per unit volume. I wrote potential energy U. Take any energy for dimension. Kinetic energy ले लो, work done ले लो. Any energy per unit volume. Energy का dimension पता है कि नहीं?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Tell me when I can rub the book.
Yes, sir.
Below
In the
there,
C
F
option, what have you
equal-
written after 6 pi? In the C
6
option,
pi eta. Eta is coefficient of viscosity.
Okay,
6
sir.
pi eta RB.
Fine, sir. Thank you.
So below X is the elongation of the string, right? That distance.
Elongation of the spring.
Okay.
It is distance. For dimension, take it as distance.
Okay.
Can I rub the board?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
sir.
Yes.
Yes.
So abhi aap jo kara rahe, it's only for like calculation purposes. Na? We should not remember the formulas right now, right?
Formulas will be taught in those chapters.
Okay.
Formulas will be taught in those chapters. Which question I was discussing, I forgot.
Fifth.
The fifth now.
Now 6.
Now 6. Now this is speed of light. 1 by root over of mu naught epsilon naught is
Hello, sir.
actually speed of light. C is 1 by root over of mu naught epsilon naught. The last chapter we teach in 12th is this. Electromagnetic waves. In the track sheet of electromagnetic waves, the last chapter will be dealt with. In that we will derive this. This derivation is very, very, very tough. It is a 2.5 page derivation. Only derivation will go for 2.5.
What?
You can Google search this anywhere. This is a standard formula. Speed of light 1 by root mu naught epsilon naught. So what will be the dimension for this? L t to the power minus 1, L to the power 1, m to the power 1, m to the power 0, t to the power minus 1. Second, he gave y is equal to E by B. This quite a few of you will not know. Electric field, magnetic field, these things you will not be able to catch up. But for your information, this is the speed of the electromagnetic wave. This is the speed of EM wave. Right? Electric field by magnetic field. So what do I get for this? This also I will get L to the power 1, m to the power 0, t to the power minus 1. What else did he give? Z is equal to 1 by CR. Incidentally, CR is a time constant. यार एक भी सॉल्व नहीं किया डायरेक्टली बता रहे हो आप because these all will be taught in electrodynamics. CR is time constant. Capacitance, resistance, you find out. Finally, it will turn out to be time constant. 1 by T, L to the power 0, m to the power 0, t to the power minus 1. Oh, Z he gave as L by CR here. L, he gave L. So L to the power 1. Z he gave as L by CR. L is length likha hua hai. L is length. CR is time constant. Now, how do you expect us to know all this here? I don't expect you to know. That's why generally I keep this pending. Once this chapter is taught, this is taught in current electricity. Current electricity. This is taught in EM waves, last chapter. This one and this one, EM waves. Right? Temporarily remember this, your job will be done. Y is E by B, we will derive. CR also we will derive in current electricity. Temporarily take it down. Once I give the formula that CR is time constant, balance you people should be able to do.
Sir, what is Y equals E by B?
Electric field by magnetic field. That will be speed of the electromagnetic wave.
Okay.
So in the first formula, what does M naught stand for?
This one.
No, M naught in the under root.
Mu naught. Absolute permeability, absolute permittivity. Mu. This is not M. This is mu. Right?
Okay.
Mu naught defines the magnetic nature of the material. Epsilon naught defines the electric nature of the material. But these are both
So you've written that as an E or the euro sign?
Epsilon. This is epsilon. It is not E. I will write E this way.
Okay,
this
so
is the Greek alphabet. Epsilon. Dielectric constant. Right? Epsilon naught is absolute permittivity. Mu naught is absolute permeability. Mu naught is absolute permittivity. Absolute permeability. Magnetic nature, electric nature.
Thank you, sir.
So what
Mu naught is
So what have you written besides Z?
L by CR, that's given in the question. This will be taught in current electricity. L by CR. CR is capacitance, resistance. That is time constant. It will be the dimension of time. CR is capacitance and resistance. That will be the dimension of time.
Sir, mu naught is permeability.
Absolute permeability. epsilon naught absolute permittivity. Permittivity defines the electric nature of the material. Permeability defines the magnetic nature of the material.
Sir, so we can get the dimensions of epsilon naught by F is equal to Q, K, Q1, Q2 upon R.
Yes, we can. Here we didn't have that necessity because we knew C is 1 by root mu naught epsilon naught. Separately find out epsilon naught, separately find out mu naught, substitute, you will get the same.
Okay.
Sir, I had a question which is not related to this exactly.
Let's not talk about it now. Tell me when I can rub the board.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
No. Seventh question. This formula is magnetic energy density will be B square by 2 mu naught. We will derive this in the chapter magnetism.
So energy density is energy per
The
volume.
formula that we are using is a direct straight line. No formula will be beyond your scope. Right? It's a standard which you will know by heart. You will use this formula so many times that you will know it by heart. It's a straight head. Right? B square by 2 mu naught is magnetic energy density. Now can you tell me the dimensional formula? Energy per unit volume.
Yes, sir.
Energy per unit volume. Tell me the dimensional formula of this.
M raised to 1, L raised to 2, T raised to minus 2.
L raised to
Minus 1.
Minus 1.
T
T
raised
raised to
to
minus 2.
B separately you calculate, mu naught separately you calculate, substitute, you will get the same. I am giving you the information that this is energy density. Right? When will we get to know of it? In the chapter magnetism. It's a standard. In your intermediate syllabus, HSC syllabus itself will derive. Forget about the JEE. So it will be a very standard formula that will be derived and taught.
So B is magnetic or electric field?
Magnetic field. E will be called electric field. This is magnetic field. Electric field will be capital E. Electric field.
So what is that energy?
Density.
Density.
Energy density.
Okay, sir.
Sir, energy density is energy per volume.
Actually.
So sir, we can use that formula as well.
That formula only we use. Magnetic
Okay,
field
sir.
I didn't use. Mu naught I didn't use. I used the fact that this is equal to energy density. Energy per unit volume.
Yes, sir.
Eighth question, there was a flaw in the question in the year 2000 and they didn't do the rectification for this. Eighth question, none of the answers match. Right? In chemistry, photoelectric effect is taught.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Potential word is taken from photoelectric effect. Right?
Yes, sir.
Eighth question, potential energy per unit charge. Potential energy potential energy per unit charge is the dimensional formula of potential.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. Energy, any form of energy, you know. Charge, how will you represent? A into T,
Ampere
T,
ampere
amp.
into time.
A into T.
Energy का dimension tell me. M
M1
L
and
to the
Into
power
T to the
minus
power
two.
minus
minus
Minus 2.
minus 2. Charge is
AT.
current
80.
into time. So this will become m to the power 1, L to the power 2, T to the power minus 3, A to the power minus 1. I calculated the dimensional formula of stopping potential. He wants this to be written as V naught in terms of Planck's constant to the power, say x. Am I right?
Yes,
say
sir.
A, put it as A because you have 4 variables. 3 variables x, y, z you use. When you have 4 variables, take A, B, C. Then speed of light to the power B. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Gravitational constant.
Then gravitational constant, I'll call it to the power C. And then what did he
Ampere.
give?
I is equal to A.
Ampere to the power D. He wanted you to express potential in terms of this. Agreed?
Yes.
Now Planck's constant we already calculated today.
Yes, sir.
Could you tell me what is the value?
L square m t
M L
raised to
square
minus
T
m
minus
l
1.
square t raised to minus 1.
To the power A. Speed of light L
L to the power.
LT
minus
minus
1
1.
to the power B. Gravitation constant, for your information, this will be Gm1
M1 M2
by
upon
R
R square.
This will be ml t to the power minus 2. L to the power 2 by m to the
M
power
square
2 is gravitation constant. So this will be
L
L
cube
to the
m raised
power
L cube
t
m to the power minus
m
1 t to the
t
power
raised to
minus
minus 2.
minus
1
2.
t to the power minus 2. So I write L cube m to the power minus 1 t to the power minus 2 to the power c. Last but not the least, ampere.
It
Yes,
is
sir.
given
With A to the power.
A
for
to
a
the power B. Is that part of the board visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
L to the power 2A plus B plus 3C. M to the power A plus 0 minus C. T to the power minus A minus P minus 2C. A to the power D. Equate it to this. None of the answers will match. What is really disturbing with the JEE mains people is they will ask you some 1,000 rupees to contest the question. Now I think they made it 500. I don't know the exact amount. They have decreased. That year the most disturbing thing was whichever student contested the question, he got mark. There is a flaw in the question. If it is a flaw, either you remove the question or give marks to all the students.
Yes, sir.
Whoever contested, JEE mains is slightly unreasonable in this aspect. IIT people don't do that. JEE advanced are very fair. Question is wrong, they'll delete it. There was an year in 2018 when IIT Madras conducted the paper and 18 marks were given as a bonus to all the students. Mistake is a mistake. They accept. Right? The Supreme Court pulled up IIT Madras that year. They gave a written apology, but they could do nothing about it. JEE mains me somehow this red tapeism works a lot. Whoever pays 500 rupees and challenges the question got the bonus. Now I will assume question will be rectified. Now people who kept assuming did not get marked despite the fact they attempted. And how will you attempt? Which of the 4 options will you mark? None of the 4 options are matching. So how will you attempt?
So
Yes,
means
sir.
we are paying for mux.
Yeah.
So what do you mean by like
However you
contested?
interpret that part of JEE mains is unreasonable. Well, we have no say in it. In the information brochure, when you people sign for the examination, you accept the terms and conditions given by them. In those terms and conditions, this is one of the clause. Their decision is final. So there is nothing that we can do about it.
So what if there are too many questions wrong like this?
Generally, that doesn't happen. But if there are 1 or 2 questions, it's a bad luck. Because now JEE mains is conducted in n number of attempts. So जिस batch में आप बैठे हो अगर 2-3 questions गलत हो गए and you have invested 15 minutes on them, it is destiny का खेल.
So what is capital A?
Ampere.
Okay, sir.
Ampere time is charge. Why? Because current
Yes,
is
sir.
charge per unit time. Ampere into time is charge.
Okay, sir.
So here, what's the correct answer?
Nothing.
None of the 4 will match.
Nothing.
That's what I told you. You simplify and see. None of the 4 will match. Equate 2 to this. A minus C to 1. Minus A minus B minus 2C to minus 3. D is minus 1. Equate and solve. None of the 4 will match.
So they do not rectify the question.
How will they rectify? Online test आपने एक बार ले लिया, कल तक keys submitted. Rectify मतलब either you give a bonus. That question is not, same paper is not conducted again. So rectify का क्या?
But why did the book not include the proper option in the option?
Yes, sir.
Copyright hai. That's JEE question. I am writing underneath this is JEE ka question and I have changed the question. It is against the Copyright Act. You cannot do that.
Some other options.
यार ये हमारा पर्सनल असाइनमेंट शीट नहीं है जहां हम we can change, right? When somebody is writing a book, he will have to carry that.
So what did you mean by pay to like contest the question?
There is an option where they will release the key. JEE mains examination के बाद they will release the key. You will be given 3 days or 4 days of a time to contest any of the questions if you feel that the question is wrong or the answer given is wrong.
Oh, okay.
For which you will have to pay 500. Now there is a logic on their side. If they make it free of cost, contesting is free of cost. Anybody will keep contesting any number of questions. Their labor will
Yes,
increase.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Their explanation is pay 500 so that we know you're serious about it. That's also valid. But once they know that the question is wrong, they should correct it for all of them.
Yes, sir.
Can I rub the board?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
So will we solve only these questions today?
yaar, because quite a few physical quantities you people don't know. I cannot leave these problems to.
Yes.
So
So
next
can
lecture
you
we will start with kinematics.
Pardon?
So next lecture we will start with kinematics.
Yeah. Next lecture we'll start with kinematics.
तो मतलब खत्म हो गया ये?
नहीं.
हाँ इतना ही.
अरे भाई रुको तो सही, क्यों भाग दौड़ करते हो? टाइम है 11:30 तक क्लास है ना यार, किस चीज का भाग दौड़ है? रुको, नेक्स्ट क्लास में 10-15 मिनट मुझे यूनिट्स एंड डायमेंशंस का काम बाकी है. थांबा.
अच्छा
पर 2
सर
साल टाइम है, किस चीज का बात बोल रहे हैं? Now which question I am discussing? I forgot.
9.
Ninth also.
Nine.
Ninth is easy.
Yes, sir.
Frequency is h to the power half and then c to the power 5 by 2. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
C to the power half. There, you know, Planck's constant का derive किया हमने. Speed of light is speed. G अभी अभी derive किया है. Substitute कर लो. The next question is easy.
Sir, F is force.
है
Frequency.
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 given frequency. Quantity F is given by.
No, sir. F is no quantity.
Like it did turn out
So
to be
very
four. Find out this. What you will get will define F. F I think will turn out to be force only. You simplify these, you will get M L T to the power -2. Am I right? L square.
Sir, it should be energy, I think, not
energy work.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Energy.
That's for energy,
F is
sir.
energy. This is what you will get. That means F is energy. How do you decide what is F? Substitute Planck's constant ka dimension, speed of light, and G. This is what you will get, and this is the dimension of what? Energy.
Energy.
Sir, are we going to have a TWT on this chapter?
No. Units and dimensions will conduct at a much later stage.
Okay.
This chapter I'm doing it so that you people have an idea that yes, we have done. So as and when those chapters come and we introduce the new quantities, immediately you will be able to correlate the dimension.
yes.
Sir, so
Yes.
should we solve the booklet or not?
Booklet में कुछ exercise नहीं दिया है इसका. There are no problems. Same this way previous questions का कुछ accumulation है. Same. But let me complete this. Wait, I have not completed it. Don't run. Now, which question did I discuss? Ninth
We
question, is
discussed.
it clear to all?
Ninth,
Yes, sir.
Yes.
10th. Yes.
10 root over of epsilon naught mu naught. Is this what they asked?
Yes, sir.
Now listen, I'll give you the formula. F is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 by R square. This is Coulomb's law. Right?
Yes.
Coulomb's law में I bring epsilon naught here. Q1 Q2 by 4 pi F into R square. You know the dimensional formula of charge.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
A
80.
into
80.
Here again 80. Force का dimension पता है. R is the distance. 4 pi का dimension नहीं होगा. 4
Yes,
pi
sir.
doesn't
Yes,
have
sir.
a dimension.
Constant.
Right? No, constants also will have dimension. 4 pi is angles. We did it.
Oh, yeah.
There will be no dimension. We dealt with that.
Okay, sir.
Right? So इसका dimension आप calculate कर पाएंगे?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Similarly, F is mu naught by 4 pi m1 m2 by r square. Just as Q is charge in electrostatics, M is pole strength in magnetics. Like poles repel, unlike poles attract. North pole, south pole. So small m is pole strength. And what are the units of this? Ampere meter. Units of small m, ampere meter, will be taught in second year magnetism. Bar magnet, सुना है कभी?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
हाँ, sir.
दसवीं से हम लोग
Magnet में there will be two poles, north pole and south pole. Each pole का strength is measured as small m. What are the units? Ampere meter. So M1 का ampere meter, M2 का ampere meter, R is meter square. R square is meter square. Mu naught, will you be able to calculate?
Yes, sir.
R is the distance between the two poles, right?
R is the
Divided by
distance
ampere
between
square.
the two poles. M1, M2. 4 pi mu naught. 4 pi will come here. 4 pi will not have dimensions. F ka dimension you know, R ka dimension you know, pole strength units are ampere meter. Will you be able to calculate the dimensional formula for this?
Yes.
Sir.
Epsilon naught, mu naught. Now that you know these both, you can cross verify one more thing. What did you tell me? C was root over of mu naught epsilon naught. यही बोले थे आपने?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Substitute mu naught epsilon naught with the square root, you will get that of 1 by C. 1 by C ka dimension you will get. Take this down. This formula you people have some idea. I'm
Yes,
sure
sir.
about it. This formula you may not have an idea, but it runs on the same track. Similarly, but with a difference. Mu naught will come in the numerator. Here epsilon naught is coming in denominator. Make a note of it and complete it after the class.
Sir, what is Q in this equation?
Charge.
Charge.
Coulomb's law. You heard Coulomb's law?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Many times in 1987-88 I learned in 10th standard. You people did not hear Coulomb's law.
हाँ सर
No,
सुना है
sir.
सर.
इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेटिज्म ही कैंसिल कर दिया हमारा.
सुना है पता नहीं है.
No, sir.
No, sir.
So they cancelled
They cancelled
electromagnetism
it,
for
right?
us. So the entire unit itself we didn't have.
Electromagnetism was cancelled in 10th.
So
So
I have a
this
doubt.
batch this batch should be called COVID batch.
Sir, I have
Right.
an extra doubt.
Much of 10th standard syllabus you people skip.
So in CBSE,
So, but we
you
read
would
the
have
extra
had it
chapter.
anyway.
Not so many at a time.
So
1 second wait. I'll come. हाँ बोलो कोई कुछ बोल रहे.
So what C stands for speed of light, right? Where you've written
Speed
C.
of light. C is speed of light.
Okay, so
Sir, I have
Mu
a
naught
doubt.
is absolute permeability. Epsilon naught is absolute permittivity.
okay, so
Sir, M in the second equation is ampere, right?
Which question? Second question.
So the second subpart.
Second formula.
Sorry, in 10th question,
so in
second
the
subpart.
second subpart where you've written mu naught.
The second form.
M.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What did I write here?
Pole strength.
Pole strength measured in ampere meter.
Sir, absolute permeability was epsilon naught.
Mu naught.
Okay.
Permeability. Absolute permeability. This is called absolute permittivity. Absolute permittivity.
Sir, so there is always a short question on this topic in JEE.
That is what I wanted you people to know. Ironically, there will never be a student who will come out and tell me, sir, I missed on units and dimensions. This question, every student will get it right, unless they give the wrong question. Right? Because this is the easiest chapter. You should know this formula, you can calculate the dimension easily. And these formulas, 100% every student will know. Because in the chapter, you use this formula a million times. So you will have it by heart. Right? So units and dimensions, but I have never seen a student who will come and tell me, sir, I missed solving this. Sure shot you will have, you will miss only if they give you the question wrong. Can I rub the board?
So just
Yes.
1 second.
So permeability gives the magnetic nature, right? And
Yeah.
conductivity
This
like.
defines the magnetic nature. This defines the electric nature.
Okay.
Yes, sir, done.
Sir, what's the answer?
इसका मुझे याद नहीं है 10 ऐसे dimensions 10 का B is the answer. B for Bombay. Now, where am I? 11, you people should be able to solve now. No, capacitance and magnetic field. As the dimensions of capacitance will be difficult. Surface tension, electrical resistance. See, questions that now you will be able to solve, I will tell you. Wait. Capacitance. I will give you one formula for the 11. Capacitance is epsilon naught A by D. Why you gave such a formula? Capacitance by you have Q equal to CV. Charge is equal to CV. You can use any one of the formula. Either you use this or this. You will know both of them in the chapter capacitance. Epsilon naught you already calculated. That's why I gave you this formula. A stands for area, D stands for distance. A stands for area. D stands for distance. Right? Magnetic field F is equal to BIL. Right? Actually, this formula you would have known if in your 10th
Yes, sir.
topic was
Yes,
not.
Sir, it was reduced.
Right?
But
You
we
having deleted that in 10th, you don't know this formula. But for that, you will know. Now in 12th, we will teach you this. Magnetic field is F by I into L. F stands for force. I stands for current. L stands for length. For the 11th question, I gave you the hint. You will have to try this. I will remove this to avoid confusion. Use this for capacitance. Use this for magnetic field.
Yes, sir. Please.
So what is B?
E is magnetic field.
B is magnetic field. B is magnetic field.
Sir, in that Q is equal to CV, Q was heat.
No, Q was charge.
Charge.
You can use Q equal to CV also. Q is charge. V is potential.
So formula for potential will be potential energy by charge, right?
Perfect. Now, why I solved all the questions till here is so that you people understand what we are doing. Right? Don't get frightened. All the formulas that I have given you will be derived during the course of 2 years for you. Now, I need one attempt from you people. Out of 19 questions, I have discussed up to 11. Remaining 8, will you try?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
People who have done well and good, who could not till now I have given momentum to you people. By chance you don't know a formula, Google search, you get the formula, or you turn your 10th standard textbook also, you get, provided you have not sold it. Right? 10th standard text.
Yes.
Yes, some it was removed from the syllabus, so you might not have seen, but if you turn, you will get this formula. Right? Nothing is beyond your scope. Very elementary thing. Right? After 11 up to 19th problem, please attempt. I will take your doubts in the next class. There is another 10 minutes of a class to be done about units, and then I will start kinematics.
So then
Yes,
errors
sir.
and measurements.
Errors and measurements I will deal after kinematics for reasons that you will understand. Much of kinematics is used in errors in quite a few points. So errors and measurements, secondly, errors and measurements is more of statistics, not of physics. That's why you will not find that topic in Halliday-Resnick, University Physics, Irido, these books, you will not find errors and measurements. We strictly adhere to NCERT textbook as far as errors is concerned. You will understand that better once kinematics is done.
Okay.
So can
So
you
no
forward us a
specific
sheet on the
assignment for today, right? Solve those 8 problems. First time after we started, I am not giving you any additional homework, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Bye,
Thank
sir.
you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
So can you give us an exercise sheet on integration by substitution for our practice? Because
Yeah,
booklet
I
comes
can
as
Yes, sir.
send a few problems on it. I'll take a photo pic and I'll send it to you immediately after the class.
okay.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.
Bye, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Bye, sir.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.
Thank you.
Bye,
Bye,
good
sir.
day, and thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So